Alrighty, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all. Welcome to another live session or live stream for a London session here. And this will be the last stream, for the end of the month, for September, as we move on to October from next week. Alrighty, so let's get right to action, guys. So we're looking at GJ here. So you can see now, it came well above for where it was yesterday. Look at this big push right here and a continuation upwards from where it was. And you can see now it's settled into two clean ranges here. So one was right here, right here. So that was a nice range, which GJ did settle into. You can adjust it here. And that completed, broke out. Now it's in this range right here. So we could draw this from here. Let's look at the 15-minute candle, or EMA, sorry. It is near the bottom of that range. So 30 is right below. And we could draw a top end here. And that's kind of what we're looking at right now. So, yep, this could be adjusted to here. You can see that this was a clean range. Once it kind of, settled down, so broke out of this range. Now it's entered this range. So that's 1 to 1, 2, and now we're looking for a second touch above here. So we can look for the potential sell-off here. But now if it does not come all the way up, then this range is not exact yet. So this range is still in the formation phase. So we're anticipating that the price can reach up here for us to sell off here, right? And let's take a look at the size of these ranges. Let's see. So the size of this range earlier was 35 pips. Not bad, right? So that's nearly a 2 TP trade here, or range, sorry, for GJ. And then now it's settling into this consolidation zone, which is another 35 pips here. Wow. So this could be a nice setup, to close out Friday if we get price to reach up here. Now, if we get price to come down here, we do have an EMA here below the 15-minute EMA. It's the 30-minute, and then we got the 1 hour down there, right? So could we see that forming, prior to, let me see if there's any wickage on the higher time frame. So there is a daily EMA tap here as well. Okay. So that's why the price has kind of slowed down here. But if we can get, a push up here, that would be nice, for a potential sell-off to the downside over here, right? And then by that time, the EMA, the 30-minute EMA, it's going to get around to the bottom end of the range, right? Now we do have about 42 minutes before London opening, so let's see if we get any sparks from London opening or any pre-London opening volume. But this is what I'm looking at currently, and we just had a 15-minute candle opening. So let's see if we can get that push. Now GJ is settling over here, so it's right around 19, 20 pips away from the top end of the range here. And the daily EMAs, let me just put a ray here so we do understand where it's located in different time frames. So you can see now it's literally right at the daily EMA, the price is right now. So you can see a little bit of rejection, and that's where also the 5-minute EMA is located as well. So we have 2 EMAs where the price is right now for GJ. So you can see why there's rejection here, and that's kind of in the middle of the larger range we see. There is a smaller range here in play as well, which you can look at right here, right? So look at this, 1, 1, 2, and 2 is settled here, and now, rejected here, and now we're looking for the push up here. So a lot of action, for GJ. Hopefully we can get this clean setup to the downside once it reaches this zone here. That's if it does, of course. Let's look at some of the fundamental events today. Is there anything of concern which can affect our setups here, or potential setups? We did have some low impact just start off the hour before London opening, but everything is pretty much low impact except for a euro news here where the ECB president will be speaking. That's in about an hour and a half, an hour and 20 minutes from now. And then we get into, again, low impact here, low impact. And we get into at 5 a.m. Eastern, so that's in about 2 hours and 40 minutes. Now we got some medium impact, and then we get into a New York session. So nothing crazy for a Friday. So we can just assume that the markets will be pretty much normal. Nothing out of the ordinary. And let's look at USD CAD here. Okay, USD CAD has had a huge push down. Okay. Okay, comment here, just chilling today, had a bands week. Okay. So is that a bad week or a bands week? Hopefully it's on a positive. But yes, USD CAD, I mean, very, very nice play yesterday. If anybody had held on, it didn't even get to, the break-even point until this point right here. But even then, this stop loss that we had set yesterday was, such an amazing stop loss. Because look, and it was such a short stop loss too, 10 pips for USD CAD here. But even if you held the trade on, even into stop loss, it still would have given you a lot more. And I did call this setup that USD CAD will drop, a lot. So if you guys are anticipating holding on, it could get to the bottom end of over here as well, right? So, it just continues on and on here. So that's a really, really nice setup here that we had yesterday, right? Especially after a sluggish, start of the week. Alrighty, okay. So now what can happen with GJ here is that GJ, again, this is a 35 pip range here. So what can happen with GJ now is that it settles in this range maybe, right? Before it breaks out of here, right? But if we can get that big push above here, if we can get that push above, again, there's a 5-minute EMA plus it is, there's a daily EMA. If we can get the push above here and all the way up here, these cells over here will be really, really clean, right? So if we can get that push, it is tapping the daily EMA right now. So if we can, cross that, that would be really, really good. And it would be a nice setup to look forward to within the London session. Now USD CAD just seems to continue to drop here, very bearish here. You can see on the higher time frame as well, it's just pouring down now, right? Crossed for a daily EMA even, and could anticipate that this push can come down here, which was again the larger range idea here that was mentioned throughout the week as well, right? Now, could it fall right back into this range right here, right? If we're looking at just this range right here, that's possible as well. There's no wick on the current candle, right? However, we're going to have to be safe here because there's a big bearish push on USD CAD. Like you can see, this range was pretty clean as well, but it's a very short range here, right? 7 to 8 pips right here. That was what, since what time would that be? About 4 hours range in this 8 pip zone, and now it got the breakout. There's no wicks on these candles here. Let me look at the higher time frame. Yeah, 15-minute here, the 30-minute, even the, okay, so the 1 hour candle has no wick here. Wow. So a very strong bearish push. Alrighty. All right, so we could see that it can come down for the tap down here. But again, we'll settle on that. For GJ, looking to get this push up here, right? Hopefully I can get you guys a nice push up here so we can, you know, enjoy our weekend with a nice, you know, win to end off the week. Comes up here, and then we can get the nice sell-off here, right? So after the second touch forms, we can get that ready. But yes, that's what we're looking at currently. Again, USD CAD is in a huge bearish push here, bearish momentum. We could see it come tap down here as it has previously before, right here. So we could see that push down before it comes back up, you know, to retrace slightly. However, currently it's just on a bearish push here. So on the daily right here, and then there's the weekly is down there. Okay, yep. So we just need to be careful with this setup right now. But again, this is the reason why I was mentioning, if you were in this setup right here, so this setup right here, the 10 pip stop loss, which is just perfect, would have continued on and on here, right? But this was an expected move down, right? From time to time, I will give you guys on the stream what the larger setup is as well. I mean, that's the, it gets more fun, you know, it gets a lot more enjoyable once you understand the range system, and then you can catch larger moves as well, right? And this was a larger move, so I'm holding on to this on the on my other account, right, which is the larger move. And the smaller range was closed yesterday during the stream, but the larger range trade is still going on, right? And again, if you guys want to look back at the stream, I did mention that this will be a long haul all the way down, potentially to this target zone here, right? And how many pips is it away from there? I mean, it's only what, 10, 12 pips. It's not even a rough target or a tough target here for USD CAD to reach. Nonetheless, we're going to hold off USD CAD. And now, as you can see now, GJ is ranging, consolidating in this zone here. So we could anticipate that what GJ did over here on the smaller end of the range, or on the smaller time frame range here, GJ could do over here as well on this end. But we're looking to trade the larger range here, which makes more sense, and waiting for GJ to push up above here, which is, again, there's a daily EMA here as well, push up above here and reach here, so we can set our sell stops safely for the push down. Right, so that's the idea here, and that's where we're going to be patient, you know, to wait for this setup. So, and you can see, look at that, USD CAD is continuing to push down here. Alrighty. Alright, so, you know, we can continue to see this. Again, the hourly has no wick either, so we could see a push up here, but are we going to see USD CAD push all the way down first, right, to this higher target zone, and then potentially come back up? Or is it going to go back up before the London opening hour? We'll have to wait and see, but oh, it's actually giving that push right now. Right, so how many pips has it gone down from the hour start here? Almost 20 plus pips here. Wow. So very strong movement for USD CAD down south. GJ, okay, it's a new 30-minute candle here. No wick, could come back up. Again, we can see this small consolidation zone, non-tradable consolidation zone for GJ. Waiting for this to push above here, right, to pass this target and to reach around this zone here. So we're looking for it to come at least to the 182.670 zone. So we could safely put some buy stops or sell stops here for the ride down. And we have the 30-minute EMA approaching as well, which will probably end up somewhere closer here once the price may come right back down here, right? It is a 35 pip range, so we could expect some time from where it reaches up here to down here. Of course, we do have London opening in less than 30 minutes, so that could definitely speed up things as well. So we'll just have to wait and see. Now, if right, I also mentioned both sides here, right? Which would be relevant to the range we're looking at, right? So if price comes back down here, and what I would look for is the tap here on the 30-minute, and then I would set buy stops here to move up here, right? So both ways, I could succeed, trading the range. It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter which way it goes, as long as we have a safe enough breathing room for or in order to set our buy stops or sell stops, right? We need a little bit of that leeway in between spread, some breathing room, and the entry point in which our stops will be tapped, right? So we need some breathing room, and I make an emphasis on that each stream, because that is critical for the strategy, and it's critical, for the safety of making sure that you don't run into drawdown right away, and it could tap you out as well, right? Because we're looking for that reversal, and because that reversal maybe require some time, and of course it can push down past that move. That's why we have to set the buy stops, sell stops in a timely manner, and so the move doesn't go against us. Of course, it's a safe play as well, right? We're safeguarding our capital and safeguarding our entries, right? So that's, I think, instrumental in the whole strategy itself. And of course, if you want to be a trader for a long time, right? This is not a short game here. We want to make sure we have precise entries, and we do it in such a way where it's protecting our capital and not hurting our capital. All right, so again, GJ could easily be in this range as I did mention. So it could be in the smaller end of the range here, of the larger range we're looking at. So it's about 20 pips. So definitely, this could be a tradable range as well. However, okay, so we have the 15-minute EMA and the 30-minute. How far is it below? It's about 14, 15 pips. Okay. So there's no wick on the current candle for GJ. If we get a little bit of movement below, I may consider setting the buy stops because of the current candle. So if we're looking at GJ pushing down, so what are we right here? So let's say if it does come down to the 182.220 zone, I may consider setting buy stops here. So we're going to have some breathing room. Before it may activate again, right? So, and the current candle has no wick, so that's another confluence that can drive the price up as well. And USD CAD, let's just, take a quick peek here. So yeah, it seems like it can continue to push down. No issue. But GJ, on the other hand, yeah, it may look for some buy stops here. So I'm just going to have the text ready here. Again, this is just an idea, so I'll remove the idea once I actually do plan on taking the setup. But let's look here. So GJ buy stops. So this would be around the 182. Should I say 300? Okay, 182, 300. Again, it's just an idea. With this strategy, you have to wait for price to cross, right? So if it's a buy stop, you want the price to cross that area, the target zone, and then have some breathing room in between to account for spread and just for some movement of, a new candle and so forth. So we call it breathing room here. And once it does, give us that breathing room, at that point, I'll be satisfied to have those buy stops entered, and then just wait for the entry to be tapped in, and move towards our direction. All right, so here it comes, GJ. Could get into the setup if it pushes down past this bottom here. Now there was a 15-minute EMA here, so it may just tap here and continue up, but will not enter because, again, it's not the safest opportunity here. So we're going to lower our risk and play the safe game as we always do, and wait for the setup to come to us instead of pushing for it to, in terms of forcing the trade setup. All right, here's USD CAD. Again, not hard for USD CAD to reach down here. All right. All right, GD is about to tap the 15-minute EMA. All right, it's pushing. Still have 2 minutes to close the next 5-minute candle as well. If it can give a strong push here, I can consider setting the buy stops. Okay, here we're almost at our target zone here, but we need GD to push down past this bottom right here, right? Otherwise, I do not feel confident because the next candle can, push it down past here. So for that reason, I am going to wait out. Need it to move a little bit more before we can do something about it. Yeah. Alrighty. All right, here comes the push. Nice. All right. So right around that zone now, we just need price to push down past this. Let me just look at USD CAD as well. Okay, yeah, so USD CAD is pushing. Need just a little bit more of a push here. Okay, it's coming down. So may get these buy stops entered. We've got 1 minute left on the 5-minute candle as well. Okay, nice strong push here. Ooh, okay. Is there enough room for us to set the buy stops here? Okay, so we're new 5-minute candle just came. Okay. It's approaching the 30-minute now. Okay, no. All right, guys, I'm setting these buy stops. So these buy stops are being set. So 182, 300. And we're going to have, let's go right to the top here, 18 pips. So 18 pips on both ends. And 182, 300 is our entry zone here. So here comes the price now. So let's see. We have 4 minutes left for another 50-minute candle. So again, GJ could come down to the 30-minute here. However, we may just be tapped in here and it may just come back up. So let's see. Can we get GJ to come back up and execute this right here at 182, 300? So we're still about 4 pips away. So this is the setup here, guys. Again, this is the range that we're trading right now. We can let runners run to get to the top as well. So we'll see. The USD CAD is pushing down here. Okay. All right, we're about to be tapped in, guys. Nearly. 2.5, 3 pips away. Now it just went down to, all right, coming back up again. All right, here it comes. 3 pips away. Nope, doesn't want to come back. Let's see. Okay, it may be targeting the 30-minute EMA before it taps us in. Waiting to be tapped in here. So there is a 30-minute EMA. Could come down here. But we are not tapped in yet. All right, so it's pushing down now. Okay. So I may adjust the buy stops here, guys. Okay, so it's pushing for the 30 now. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm going to adjust it here, guys, to 182, 270. $182.270 buy stops. Yep, it's pushing to probably tap the 30-minute here. Okay, that's perfectly fine. $182.270. 18 pips on both ends. We got 2 minutes left to close off the 50-minute candle here. So it could come down to push to tap the EMA here. And then we're waiting for the reversal here. Now could we also adjust it here and see if this is a better range for GJ? See for the 30-minute here. But that's fine. I'm going to be taking a look at GJ coming back up here. So we got 1 minute left to close off the 30-minute, or sorry, the 50-minute candle here. USD CAD here. Okay, USD CAD still pushing. Oh wow, look at that 30-minute opening. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. So it pretty much tapped it here. Now we're waiting to be tapped into this into the buy stops here. So let's see. So 182 270 stops at 182.90, 182.090, and first TP is going to be at 182 450. All right, here comes GJ. All right, come on, GJ. Let's get this set up, for a good Friday to close out a good Friday and a good month. All righty. So again, as you guys can see, the 30-minute just may be a fake out to the upside. There's no wick on the current candle, the 30-minute candle. Just waiting for GJ to push up here so we can be tapped in. Just gotta take a quick peek at USD CAD. So yeah, USD CAD is pouring down here. So it's gonna come down as expected. Clean candle on the 4-hour here. Okay. All right. This may be the push here. So we're expecting to hit TP prior to London opening, right? Hopefully. So if it does come back up here and we get tapped in, we're looking at for a quick push of the 30-minute candle all the way back up here. But we need the tap in here so we can secure, at least TP1 before London opening. So we still have about 13 minutes to go. All right, looking for that push here to be activated here. Right at 270. Still, how many pips away is this? About six and a half pips away right now. All right, we got another 5-minute candle coming in 2 minutes. But will we be tapped in prior to that? Let's see. All right, here GJ comes. And we're about to be tapped in. It's very close. 2.3 pips away. And came right. We're just slightly retraced again. Maybe one more strong push. So we're going to get a new 5-minute candle in about just a few seconds here. All right, here comes GJ again. Need that push here. All right, new 5-minute candle any second. Okay, we're tapped in, guys. So we're in this setup now. Yep, we're in this. It's pushing. So just tapped us. It's right around entry right now. And the new 5-minute candle is About to come any second now. Okay, open no wick, but could continue the push up here. So we're looking at the target right at the 5-minute EMA here as a target. There is a 15-minute EMA up above here as well, but the 5-minute could continue that push up here as well, and we could get that TP in that manner. But let's see. Now, are we stuck in this consolidation zone here, or are we going to get a good push up here? So if this does break above here, we could anticipate it coming all the way up to 182.450 for our TP1. Just need a strong push. There is a 15-minute EMA up above it as well, but we're looking for GJ to not only cross the 50-minute EMA, the 5-minute, and fill up this non-wick candle here on GJ. So you get one strong push, and it can definitely go beyond TP1 target. It'll be a clean slate up. And you can see now USD CAD is continuing that push down. So we can use our inverse correlation method here. And GJ can go right back up here to close off the hour in profit. And hopefully we look at the TP1 target smashed prior to London opening. That's what I'm looking at. Otherwise, we're gonna have to adjust our stops if we are in somewhere of a profit. Let's see. Just need one push above here. Give you a nice clean ride up. You can see the 30-minute was down there. Let's move this text on the side here. Okay, the 1 hour is pushing down bearish. Okay, so you can see the consolidation zone is pretty strict in this area right now. Now we're gonna have to look at the next 5-minute candle now. Can it continue to push up and into the range that we've drawn out here? So let's see. If we can get a good fly up for the next candle, we could get potentially a good fly up before the London opening hour. So let's see. We nearly just got tapped in here and it went away against us, but there is a consolidation zone slightly below the range. And then there is the 30-minute EMA tap, which price did tap, but continues to ride in that zone. See the 30-minute right there. Again, could be a nice fly up as well here if it did complete this whole target here as well. But again, it did look pretty refreshing as far as the targets were in line with the current range formation as well. So let's see here. We had a good bullish run yesterday, and now are we going to get a bearish push from GJ today, or are we going to continue above here? We did have the daily EMA, which is holding out to be pretty strong. You can see they didn't cross that, and they didn't close above that. Even the TP wasn't too long here. Kept it pretty short because the target was pretty reasonable. All right, so this is pushing against us. Could you get one candle above? So did it tap the 30-minute again? Yep. Let's see here. Are we going to survive this, or are we going to get stopped out here? If it continues to push up here, we may survive this and not only get into profit, but it could be a clean push above. Okay, let's see. We get a clean candle above here. Nice. We needed one more strong push here from GJ. One more strong push to close out, the last 5 minutes here. But it was close here. What was that? Like almost, 4 pips away from stop loss. Nice. We need one more strong push to get to the break-even area, and then the ride up can be pretty clean. I think the last couple minutes before London opening, we could get a clean push up to the target. And if it does come up above the 15-minute EMA as well, right here, if it crosses that prior to London opening, then the next candle can be very clean as well, right? But needs to break above here. Need that push up here. If not, it's going to go down to the 1 hour EMA, which is probably down south there. Yeah. Below this kind of previous range here. But again, there is the EMAs here. Up above here, there is a non-wick candle here. So we do have, some good confluences above as well. So let's see. Still have 3 minutes left to London opening. Could get a strong bullish candle to close and then to complete the setup. Let's see. Right now it's residing right above the 30-minute EMA. So USD CAD here. Alrighty, okay. Let's see. Right, even this consolidation zone right here can be pretty, it seems pretty clear as well that it can come all the way up here to complete this consolidation zone. So that's not something, that may not be too reasonable. Okay, so just under 2 minutes left now. Okay, how many R's did I make for September, this last trading of the month? Okay, so are you speaking of, just overall from the stream record or from my personal overall? Because again, I mentioned to you guys the swing ranges I hold on to. But as far as the stream record is concerned, which again I do live in front of you guys. Okay, nice push up from GJ here. Okay, so I'll answer that shortly because we're just about 1 minute shy of London opening. So let me get to that. But now we got a clean push up. So I am going to hold on to this setup into London opening. Right, we are a few pips shy of the entry. So just under 2 pips now. But I'm going to hold this setup into London opening. Hopefully with a clean ride up. And a strong push from London opening. But I am going to be holding on this setup. Let's see. So we're right back at entry now. And hopefully we get a strong push here. Let's see. All right, so any second now. London opening. 270 right there. So again, 18 pips. And 18 pips. Okay, here comes London opening. We need one strong bullish candle here. All right. About to tap the 50-minute EMA. All right. Tapping the EMA here. Need another strong bullish candle here. Go right all the way up. Ooh. It's rejecting here. I think we could get some, London opening volume right here. So we can push past the EMA here and continue all the way up to our profit target. I'm going to be closing 50% up because I do believe that London opening, if it does come up above the 50-minute EMA, we could get a push up to the top side 182,600 zone as well. So that's what I'm looking at, and USD CAD can continue down. So everything's looking clear. Just need a good strong push here from GJ. Ooh, it's rejecting here. Again, it's the EMA that's rejecting. But because it's London opening, we could get some kick up of volume here to the upside. And that's what I'm anticipating. That's why I held on to the trade into London opening as well. We just need one more strong push here. Nice. Nice. All right. Just a little bit more of a volume pickup here. And we'll move past the EMA here. Again, it doesn't mean that it'll be crossing right through and flying through, but it may, at least temporarily. Nice. One more push here. Come on, GJ. Still rejecting the EMA. We need one more push. If you could get a 5-minute candle close above the EMA, I think the TP1 target would be very reasonable. All right, here comes the push. All right, so here I'm going to write TP1 now. Right here, and then I'm going to have TP2 set here. Okay, come on, one more push. Going to keep rejecting. Keeps rejecting that 50-minute EMA. Oh. Yeah. It may come back in this consolidation zone. We're still about 3 minutes away, less than 2 minutes away now from a 5-minute candle closure, and it just continues to reject it. Look at that. I mean, it barely pushed, about 7-8 pips in, and now it can go down right to the 30-minute EMA here. I was looking for a 5-minute candle close above the EMA so we can at least, adjust the stops. But if the price is just going to stop us out, it's not convenient. All right, here comes the 30-minute EMA tap, potentially. Now, if there's a reversal here again, I think that may be the move. But if it's not, this will be stopped out here. So 30-minute tapped, nearly. All right, so the 30-minute EMA is just tapped. And it's pushing, It's only 18 pips. We got a new 5-minute candle coming up as well. Again, if there's no indication of a reversal here, this is going to be stopped out, right? It's just a small target, but just not enough push here. Again, if there's a reversal, it'd be the next 5-minute candle. So let's see. Or we may get stopped out right before the 5-minute candle. Let's see. Very close. Very, very close. All right, here comes a 5-minute candle. So it's right above the 30-minute EMA. The previous 5-minute candle did tap it. And are we going to get a reversal here or a continuation down? Yeah, the bearish angle seems very strong here. Oh yeah, this might just continue. Okay, there's no wick on the current candle, but do we have enough space and breathing room here before we get stopped out here? Ooh, very close. Very, very close here. And if it does reverse, we could reach our target, but if it doesn't, this will be stopped out. Yeah, no, it seems very, very strong on the bearish side. But again, a reversal here could bring it right back up. Let's see how USD CAD is moving as well. USD CAD continues to move bearish here. So if it's normal conditions here, we could see a reversal here, but GJ doesn't seem to be, wanting to move bullish here. But let's see, one flip here can get right back into the game here. But let's see. This is our first setup of the London session today. So let's see if we can reverse this here. See our price. So we're still about 3 minutes shy of another 5-minute candle. So if this 5-minute candle does, turn bullish here, we could get a continuation up with the next candle opening. But let's see. Again, it does look like a clean ride up, unless GJ turns bearish here again, right? Okay, so USD CAD now is pushing, so that's a good indication here that GJ may come right back up, right? Even on the 50-minute and 30-minute. Close call here. All right, 2 minutes left for another 5-minute candle, but again, the bearish momentum is pretty strong, right? At least to cross this consolidation zone here. So let's see. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yep. Literally just tapped us out. So this setup is done now. I'm still looking for GJ to come back up, guys. So there is heavy confluences for the upside here, but we can get a better entry on this. But let GJ move until the next 5-minute candle. So if it does push down here, may look for another buy stop here, because USD CAD seems to continue to push down here. So let's see here. So that's a loss for as the first setup for today. Now let's look at a 250 target here. So waiting for the new 5-minute candle here, and gonna look for buy stops here at 20 pips here. Okay, here comes the new 5-minute candle. So let's wait out for this. So could it continue down here to the 1 hour here? Potentially. Okay, so I may wait for the 1 hour tap here, but if it shows any signs, I'm going to adjust these sell stuff. So I'm going to actually, what I want to do is I'm going to have the buy stops at 182.250, guys. 182.250 for GJ here. So, and it's going to be 20 pips on both ends. So this is the second setup for the day. If GJ does reverse here, it could come all the way up here, at least to our initial target here, but 182.250. Okay, so yeah, USD CAD seems to be continuing to push down here, so GJ could come up here. Yeah, no, I'm going to leave it at 250. If the next 50-minute candle opens up bearish, or in this zone here, in the, what is it, 182, 100 zone, then I may adjust it slightly below as well, right? So let's see. Can GJ continue bullish or bearish, sorry, to the 1 hour? How many pips is that? About 14 pips. I mean, it definitely can reach here. And then this could be a more reasonable target. Okay, so let's do this then, guys. So we're going to modify the setup here. And we're going to look for entries above here. So we're going to let GJ get down to the 1 hour EMA. And then we're going to set the buys here. Okay, yeah, GJ is on a very strong bearish push here. All right, so let it ride up, or let it ride below to the 1 hour. And what is this target here? 182. All right, so this will be our second setup, and we're looking to, capture more TPs with this one. So let it ride down. Let me put it right here as well. So again, I won't be entering before the 15-minute candle closure because I know it can exhaust itself further down before it reaches the appropriate zone here. Okay. So how many pips is that away? Yeah, I think that's a safe target here, 180. Yeah, so let's wait out for the 15-minute candle closure, and I'm going to look for 181.990. So not setting it yet, guys. Waiting for GJ to tap the 1 hour here. Yeah. I think 182 is fine. Yeah, let's keep it at 182. All right, so waiting for this, for price to drop below. So right now, this is just a trade idea here. Yeah, so looking for the next 50-minute candle to push down to tap the 1 hour here, as it did exhaust itself down here. Let's see here. Yeah. So let price come down here before we take that entry. All right, so right back down to the 1 hour EMA. At that point, we activate these buy stops. So let's wait. And you can see USD CAD just continues to push down. So what a clean push down here. But yes, need GJ to push down here. You can see how much it retraced here as well. 14, 15 pips. Look at the 2 hour EMA as well, because the 2 hour EMA is down there as well. Not far off from the 1 hour EMA. So again, we can definitely adjust our buy stops accordingly when it does get down there. And the 4 hour is where the price is right now. Okay. So yeah, so only the 2 hours below the 1 hour, and then we have the 4 hour right where the price is right now. So I'm still anticipating that the price will come further down to at least tap the 1 hour and potentially the 2 hour as well. So waiting for that to occur before I can set these buy stops, and we could look for some, nice targets above here. Alrighty, okay. And look at that, USD CAD is almost down there, right? So yesterday's move would have been so clean all the way down. Almost a 1 to 6. Alright, here comes GJ now, the second push down. Alright, so let's just be patient here, waiting for the price to drive down to tap the 1 hour and potentially the 2 hour, so we can set our buy stops here, right? But we need the price to push down. It's not, price is not far off from those areas. So we could definitely see price reaching here, but it is at a 4 hour EMA rejection, which it has rejected a few times here. So to push past that, it may take some time, but because of the London volume, London opening volume that kicked in, it could definitely push past it and come right back up. So let's see. Can we get that push down? And USD CAD is nearly down there. You can see now it can continue to push down as well. Okay, yes. As far as the question now, so let's get back because we had a lot of action in the last 20 minutes since London opening. But yes, if you had joined the streams from the beginning of the month, again, depending on where you would close out the active trade management really matters, right? So in asking me where I close out, where you close out, some of them, I close out after the stream. So in terms of that, I only acknowledge for the stream record, I only acknowledge, anything during the stream, unless it's very close, away from the stream. Let's say, 10, 20 minutes outside of the stream where we captured, a longer, the runners, we close out the runners later. So around, you would be up about 3 to 4%, right? But there's some weeks where we are up, almost 6 to 7%, right? So it's a matter of, your judgment where you close out the trade as well, right? So that's a huge significant marker where you have to understand that that also plays a role. And we're going to start brand new again for October. So I hope, you guys join for October as well. So we can get an even better record then, right? Okay, so GJ broke out of this consolidation zone, which, we attempted to survive on this setup, but broke us out now. And now it seems like it's in this consolidation zone. If it is, I may consider sell stops. Right, so it can come right back down here, and this consolidation zone come right back down, tap these bottom ends here, and then make its way back up. So I'm anticipating that the 4 hour, right, will be a wick here, but it's going to continue to push down to at least tap the 1 hour, potentially the 2 hour EMA, and then come right back down before the 4 hour candle closes in about an hour and 40 minutes. So that's what I can anticipate. And that's kind of what I'm looking at right now as well. Right, so USD CAD comes down, or sorry, GJ comes down to push, past the 1 hour EMA, nearly maybe to the 2 hour EMA, right? Yeah, it could come down to 2 hour EMA. And at that point, I'll, set the buy stop so we can continue the whole move back up here. And that's kind of what I would like to see with GJ. However, if GJ does come up all the way up here, let's say it's caught up in this larger range, which is about around 32, 33 pips, and it comes up here and taps, the 5 minute here, and I think the 15 minute is lower right there. So yeah, even if it taps the 15 minute here, I may consider sell stops. So we may have an active setup here that we can capture, multiple TPs to close off, the month and the week. So let's see, if it pushes up here, we have set up for this, for the downside. If it pushes down here, we have, these buy stops ready as a trade idea. So both ways, we have something ready, but we just need, a confirmation so we can, have time to enter those buy stops or sell stops accordingly. It can also be, and as I mentioned, it can also be in this range right here, smaller range, 21, 22 pips, not bad, as it was in this smaller range before it broke out to the downside. All right, so this push can come down even below this previous wick, tapping the 1 hour here, and then moving back up here. So let's see. If it moves past this 1 hour EMA, at that point I'm going to adjust my buy stops lower to around the 181.950 zone. So we can get a better entry and potentially a higher risk to reward as well. All right, let's see. All right, need a 5 minute candle, and then we got one 5-minute candle left before the 30-minute candle opens up. New 30-minute candle. So let's see how that goes. Need a push down now. So we can see that GJ may continue to push down because there's no wick on the current candle. Could push all the way down and tap the 1 hour here, the 1 hour EMA here, as you can see. And it actually slightly moved up. So we could definitely see, you know, the 1 hour come down here. We had a huge bullish run yesterday on GJ, and now we're seeing some retracement on, you know, with the bearish run. But we're trying to, you know, capture our setup so we don't lose out on that. All right, here comes the push. All right, here comes a strong push. Let's see here. All right, getting a strong push from USD CAD. I mean USD CAD as well, but GJ here on the other hand. All right, let's see. We do have 4 minutes left to close out, you know, the 30-minute and 50-minute candle. So there's 4 minutes left. Also have to decide whether we want to, you know, enter prior to that or after that. Okay, here's a strong push. Very strong push from GJ here. So let's see. Looking to tap the 1 hour here. Okay, it's coming right down. Need one more push here from GJ. So what are we away? Like, what is this? About 6-7 pips away. Could definitely see another push down here. Okay, 2 minutes left. Okay, here comes that push. All right, nice. Okay, so looking to set it at 181,950. Again, waiting for the new 30-minute candle here, 181,950. Still a trade idea here. You can see even the 2 hours not far off here. Yeah, so waiting for the 50-minute candle and 30-minute candle to close now, and we may get another bearish push from those from that candle opening now, and then at that point I can set the buy stops here, right? So it's moving exactly how we would like it to. So now we're getting USD CAD to push up here. Okay. So look at that strong 4-hour candle here. All right, let's go right back. So we're about to have a new 15-minute and 30-minute candle opening. It's a strong bearish, 30-minute close here. But again, it still has not tapped the 1 hour EMA. So, and since there's a new candle opening, going to wait out for the buy stops. No, need another bearish push. Need one more bearish push here. Let's see here. All right, still waiting here. So looking for GJ to come down here. Maybe cross this, the EMA here as well. There's a 2-hour EMA below. And then we activate our buy stops here and continue the ride up. And USD CAD is all the way south here. Okay. See the 5-minute here. So again, it is caught up in this consolidation zone. GJ is right here. Even if GJ comes up here, we could anticipate one more push down, and that push down could be the push down that we're anticipating before the move back up, right? So you can see now this consolidation zone in real time that this is where it's caught up in, as previously the price was caught up in this zone, right? So now we're looking at this zone right here. So GJ is moving freely here. We got the 1-to-1, 2-to-2 touch, and now we're going to get potentially the third touch and down to the third, and that third push down is what we're looking, to achieve here before we can set the buy stops to the way all the way up here, right? And that'll be a nice move. Yeah, rejecting the 4-hour EMA as well right now. Okay. So you guys got to keep an extra eye on GJ right now, just so we can get a strong push down before we can enter our buy stop. So we need one more push, and this move could occur, fast. So if you're looking to enter, you got to be very fast. All right, here comes GJ back down again. Alrighty, okay. So we're about 10 pips away from the 1-hour EMA, and once it pushes below that, we can set these buy stops. All right, may get that move faster than anticipated. Okay, we have another 5-minute candle closure coming with a new 5-minute candle opening. Could that push it down, or could the current candle complete the push down and tap the 1-hour EMA? And once it pushes past that, at that point we could set our buy stops accordingly. So the distance between the 1-hour EMA and our potential buy stops should be around between 5 to 8 pips. So at least we have some breathing room, and don't get caught up by the spread and so forth, right? So ideally I would like the price to push past the 1-hour EMA, right? There's still a 2-hour EMA down here as well. That'll give me more confidence in setting a better position in terms of the buy stops for GJ here. So all right, here is the 5-minute candle, no wick. Could we get a strong bearish push here? Or it may create a wick before it pushes right back down. But we are getting a push here. So let's see. Okay, this might be that push. It's coming right down. So is USD CAD as well. All right, here comes that push. Okay, we're nearly there. Okay, it's coming right down. Strong bearish push here from GJ, but did not tap the 1 hour EMA. Very, very close. Did not tap it. All right, coming back down again. Let's see. Again, this could be a quick move back up, but need that tap to be more confident with the setup, because it can continue to push down then, right? And don't want to be caught up in that because GJ does have a bearish momentum right now. But one strong push here can bring it down. I mean, it's not far off from the EMA. I mean, it was what, 5 pips, earlier it was probably 1 pip away. Let's just take a look at that. Yeah, 1.2 pips away. It's coming right back down again. Let's see. Need that push. Okay, nearly there. Again, I'm going to wait for the price to push past the 1 hour EMA to be more confident in setting the buy stops. Just does not come down to tap it. So still waiting. It was 1.1 pip away, and it did not tap it. As you can see right there. All right, will there be another attempt for GJ to come all the way down again? Let's see. There's a lot of wicks here. Still 3 minutes away from another 5-minute candle opening. Okay, now USD CAD. Well, strong push. Strong push from USD CAD here. Again, if we could get a quick push down here, and then we can anticipate the reversal from GJ. Just need one more push, strong push here. Again, it doesn't mean that with this system, right, it always needs to tap the EMA when it's below or above a range, a given range. But when it's very, very close like that, I mean, taps almost are impossible to miss, right? And we don't want to be tapped out or tapped in. Let's say we did set the buy stops here, we get tapped in, and price does a clean bearish push against us, stops us out, and then continues up. Now look at USD CAD. Wow, very strong bearish push here from USD CAD. But I'm still not confident right now with GJ completing the move. Still feel GJ has a bearish push here before the move back up. Again, if it was awfully close here with the EMA tap, awfully close. All right, we're gonna get another 5-minute candle opening. Could we get another bearish push before we get the move back up? That's all we need from GJ right now. Alrighty, let's see. So the distance right now from the EMA now, it's about 13 pips right now. Again, one bearish push here, and we could be right there at the bottom again. Alrighty. So seems to be, GJ is ranging in this, as I mentioned earlier. So it's still ranging in this consolidation zone, but still looking for one more push down from GJ before I'm confident in the buy stops, right? So we still have about 3 minutes left for another 50-minute candle closure. And could that be that, that push down before we get that move up? But I can still see some bearish momentum here from GJ, which I'm not sure if it has depleted yet. Alrighty, so still waiting for the closure of the 50-minute candle. And let's take a look at USD CAD here. Now USD CAD is rejecting this zone here. Alrighty, okay, so new 50-minute candle is here. Alright, we have the 30-minute EMA is there as well. And then we got the 4-hour EMA. And the 15-minute EMA is up here as well, okay. So you can see this consolidation zone right here. This one right here. Alrighty, okay. Where's the 30-minute here? Okay, it's right there. Again, still waiting for GJ to push down here. Push down, come down, tap the 1-hour EMA, slightly cross this, so we have some breathing room to set our buy stops at 181.950, which will be right around here, and then we continue to move up. All right, so that's the move I'm looking for. We nearly had a chance here, but because it did not, come and tap the 1-hour EMA and cross this, I wasn't confident in setting the buy stops, so that's why I let the trade run. And waiting for the price to come back down, right? And you have to realize, let's just say we did tap that in, and then don't want price coming right back down again, right? Because it's still a part of this range right here. And you can see how price is pushing down, and it can definitely come right back down, all the way down there. Okay, now it's pushing. And we could see, USD CAD here also trying to set a range as well. So we'll see how that goes. But GJ here on the other end, yep, could be a clean candle down. And this could be the candle that taps in to the 1-hour EMA and pushes past this. Maybe within, before the close of the hour. So let's see. We're trying to, end off Friday, the week, and the month on a good note here. So if we can get a clean setup here, we could get multiple TPs to end off the day and the month as well. Alrighty, okay. Alrighty, waiting for that push. Got a new 5-minute candle coming up. Let's see. Now, what I consider, the smaller range right here, right? So this does look like a viable range right here. Could I consider that? Let's see. Maybe sell off to the bottom here because we're looking at, GJ coming right back down. But let's see what we have here. So 1 to 1, 2 to 2. Got the third touch and then the third touch down here with the 1-hour EMA, right? So again, this could be a nice setup as well. would need a stronger push above here, where I believe the 30-minute EMA is. Okay. Yeah, so if it can push above the 30-minute EMA, I mean, I can consider this setup here. Yeah, where is the 30-minute EMA here? It's right there. So at 182, 130. Okay. And then let's see how long this range is. So 20 pips here. Okay. So maybe, okay, let's see. So if we get a push up above here, maybe to this wick right here, I may consider sell stops here. So I'm going to enter that GJ sell stops. We can get the ride down here at 182. Okay, here comes a push. Okay. Alrighty. And here's where the 30-minute EMA is as well. So let's see how far that is. Okay, 182. 100. Let's do that. Okay. So need the price to break above here, and then I could set these sell stops here. 180 to 100, and it'll be to the ride down here. 18 pips. And 18 pips. So I haven't set this yet. I'm waiting for the price to break above. Need the price to break above here. So let's see. No, won't consider if it doesn't break above here. We do have another 5-minute candle coming up. But we're still about 2 minutes shy of that. So if we do get a break above, where's the pathway here? Right here. If we do get a break above, then I'll set, I'll be willing to set these buy stops. All right. So right here, break above here, and then set the buy stops or sell stops here, sorry, and then bring it down here. And that's where the reversal will happen, and we'll switch to our buy stops. So we got good gameplay here, but again, if it pushes down, then there's no chance of the sell stops here, because the trade already would have happened, right? Again, this is just in complement to the strategy, right? 1 to 1, got 2 to 2, and you got the third touch now, and you got the third touch coming down, right? This is all in complement to the strategy. All right, thank you for subscribing. But yes, this would have worked out perfectly with that, instant execution. But again, it's too quick, because we do have the 50-minute EMA up above as well. So it's too risky to just do an instant execution, especially closing off the hour as well, right? We do have the hour closure coming up, so I have to look at that as well. Okay, now look at this USD CAD setup right here. So nice range forming at the bottom of this end here. So let's move this for a while. Look at this range right here. So look at this. Also a range forming out here as well. And how many pips is this? About 12 pips. Not bad. So if I get a... let me just quickly take a look at GJ here. It's a new 5-minute candle. So I would be inclined to, buy USD CAD here if it pushes down here. So USD CAD buys at, what is this? All right, so let's wait for GJ. Let's set, our buy stops here for 34. It's always too many decimals for USD CAD here. 134. What is this? 134, 460. But again, I'm going to wait for the hour opening, guys. So no setting these right now. So 134, 460. Yeah, so where prices are at right now, I'll be willing to do the buy stops here once the hour opens up. So I'm still waiting for an hour candle to open up, and then I can consider these buy stops. But not until we get the hour candle opening up, the new hour candle with potentially a wick to the downside before it comes back up. All right, so let's wait for that. All right, here comes GJ. Okay, so I may set these sell stops, but again, it's too close to the hour as well. All right, with the hour, we could see another wick as well before the push down. So let's wait out here. We got, what, 2.5 minutes left. So let me wait out for this. This is a good setup here. All right, so we're just being patient here. Should we buy stops? All right, so just waiting out for the hour to close. We got less than 2 minutes left. Yeah, it could get two setups forming right here. Let's see. Less than a minute and a half now left for the New York candle. Right, so we could anticipate that the next hour candle can push up before it pushes right back down. And we got 1 minute left. 1 minute left. All right, let's see. All right, waiting here. Let's see. Around 30 seconds left. Need a little bit of push up here for GJ before we consider sell stops, and need a push down here past this range here for USD CAD buy stops, right? So opposite directions, inverse correlation, and we're looking at it in real time. But we need the hour to open up, which we will any second now. Let's see here. So it is tapping the 30-minute EMA as well right now. Okay, here it comes. Need a push down before a push up. Or yeah, need a push up before a push down for GJ, and need a push down for USD CAD before setting the buy stops. Ooh, okay, so GJ just moved down, but is it a strong push? Potentially not. Okay, USD CAD is coming down. One more push, and I'm setting the buy stops here, guys, for USD CAD. Could it come down here? Ooh. Not yet. Not setting the buy stops yet for USD CAD. It's still looking to see one more push down. Right? It is the hour candle opening. So we could get one more push down before it comes back up, right? So I'm going to wait out for this one, guys. Not going to risk it here. Not going to risk it. You can look at the hour. It can still create another, wick here before it comes back up. Can get one more push. Yeah, here it comes. So waiting for one more push here from USD CAD. Need that push below down here to the 134,420 zone. So we could set these buy stops. At least down to the, the previous wick here, basically. GJ. Alrighty, okay. We could get it now. We could. Nope. Still waiting on USD CAD. Need that push down before I activate these. Nope. Or not activate, sorry, just enter these. Need one more bullish or bearish run here from USD CAD. Small bearish run before I can be comfortable setting these buy stops. And GJ, okay, GJ is making that way up. Okay. No, need another stronger run here before I can be confident here. So how many pips is that above here? 7. No, not setting it yet. If it can break above here. Okay, yeah. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and set the GJ sell stops here. So this is going to be active if it taps me in. So it's going to be 18 pips above and 18 pips below. Okay, could not get into USD CAD because it's too risky right now. But GJ is entered. May come to tap the 15-minute here. If it does, I'm gonna adjust these sell stops. Likewise, if USD CAD comes back down, yeah, it certainly has room to, push up here. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Maybe another push. And USD CAD can push down. So GJ is still about 6, 7, 8 pips away. And USD CAD. Okay, USD CAD may make its way up, but there might be, maybe a strong push down before, or not too strong, but at least a push down below this range here. So we can capture the buy stops for USD CAD. But GJ is set, waiting for, yeah, it could be a potential tap here. So I may adjust it to 182, 165 if it does come up for the tap here. Let's see. Yeah, so USD CAD right now has no wick to the bottom. So we could see a push down again. So two setups that, can nearly be tapped in. Well, actually, sorry, just GJ could be tapped in, but USD CAD we're just waiting for a push down below this range so we can set the buy stops. So USD CAD is not yet active. However, GJ is. Now GJ could be pushing up to the 50-minute EMA here. So I may adjust the sell stops to the 182, 160 zone here. So let's see. All right, here, GJ is pushing up now. So to the 15-minute EMA. Oh, sorry, that's a 5-minute EMA. My apologies. 15 is, okay, actually 15-minute is there as well. So I will modify my sell stops if it does tap the 15-minute EMA here. If it doesn't, still, we can still be tapped in and it can continue the ride down here. So let's see. Let's see here. We could see that there's higher confidence here that it could come up and tap here. We'll just have to wait and see here, and USD CAD can come down, and then we can go for the reversals for both. All right, so that's the idea. Okay, yeah, this is the move now for USD CAD for us to set the buy stops here. Okay, here it comes. All right, so 460. Okay, guys, I'm setting the buy stops for USD CAD here at 460. So this is also going to be an active setup here as well. Okay, and I'm going to adjust and modify at GJ at, again, USD CAD maybe tapped in, guys, here. Maybe tapped in. So this is an active setup. So we have an 11 pip target, an 11 pip stop loss for USD CAD here. So this is active setup. We may be tapped in here. We're about to be tapped in. And GJ, let's move that up to 182, 200. 182, 200. And it's going to be a 20 pip TP with the 20 pip stop loss. And USD CAD, we're in. We're in USD CAD, guys. The setup is active. All right, let's go. Let's get a strong push from USD CAD. And with GJ, we're looking at this area right here. 182, 200. The 20 pips TP. Gonna let runners run and 20 pip stop loss. So 182, 200. Stop loss at 182, 400. And TP at 182.000. And USD CAD is in, guys. Entry was at 134, 460. Right there. With a 11 pip TP, which is at 134, 570 with the 11 pip stop loss at 134, 350. All right, so that's the setup here. GJ may come down to tap us in here for the GJ sell stops. So two setups here that we have right here for GJ and for USD CAD. USD CAD, we're tapped in. Now we're pushing drawdown here, just maybe a pip or so. But USD CAD is also in as well. and looking to hit this top end of the range right here. All right, GJ may tap us in here. We're about how many pips away? About 8 to 9 pips away. So let's see what we get here. And USD CAD may come up here as well. So we're going to let runners run for USD CAD if it does come up here. We have an EMA there. We have a 50-minute EMA there as well. So let's see what we get from USD CAD here. All right, still waiting for GDAY to be active here. However, it's 182,200 right there. 20 pip stop loss, 20 pip TP. All right, here's USD CAD. So again, USD CAD is an active setup right here. So we are active in this setup, and we're right here breaking even right now. GJ could potentially come down here, and we could be active as well. So USD CAD is at break even, and GJ waiting to be tapped in our sell stops. All right, let's see here. All right, so USD CAD, we're in profit now, right around the break even, slightly in profit right now. And GJ seems to be wicking the 15-minute and 5-minute EMA here, and looking to take advantage on the reversal here, or the potential reversal. All right, maybe tapped in, guys. We're still, one 50-minute candle away, or we're about 2 minutes away from another 50-minute candle. But we gave enough breathing room for, this setup here, 20 pips on each end. Still not tapped in. And USD CAD is now in profit now. We're getting a good push here. We could continue that push, for the 30 minutes. So the 30-minute sweep here all the way up here would give us our TP. Need to break above this zone here, and close out above here, so we can, at least get this kind of a guaranteed win here nearly. And GDAY could be reversing, so we're less than a minute away now from a new 50-minute candle. So could we anticipate, the new 50-minute candle coming up here before it comes back down and before we're tapped in? So let's see. Again, the trade is still entered. The sell stops are entered. We're just waiting to be tapped in on GJ. USD CAD here is giving us a nice push. Can we get a nice push, back, a reversal for USD CAD here? So let's see. All right, so it seems that, we're not going to be tapped in before the 50-minute candle opening for GJ, as it's just continuing to push up here. But let's see with the new candle opening. There's no wick on the current candle. And USD CAD kind of closed in that consolidation zone, but we could see a pushback up here. All right, now GDAY is coming down here, but no wick on the current candle. And closed above the 50-minute EMA as well. Okay, we're gonna have to wait and see, but USD CAD setup is still looking clean here. All right, so still waiting on GJ here. Let's look at the 4-hour here. Now, if it does do another push above here, right? If it does now do another push above here, I'm going to adjust the sell stops here, so we can get a better entry as well. Wants to push down. Okay, there you go. USD CAD is now pushing up. Nice. All right, guys. So one more adjustment for USD CAD, or sorry, GJ 182, 240. $182, $240. Yep, 182, $240, guys. So we're waiting to be tapped in for 182, $240 for GJ, and USD CAD is nearly getting to TP1, guys. Nice. Let's continue that push, and GJ may be tapped in now. So 182, $240, 184.50. It should be 460 here. Sorry, what is it? 440. Yeah, 440 is our stop loss. 182, 440. 182, 240 is our entry, and 182, 42 is our TP here. Alrighty. Okay. So again, 20 pip stop loss on each end for GJ. 240. Yep. Still waiting to be tapped in for GJ, and USD CAD is nearly at our TP1 target. Yeah, so we're almost about 50% up on USD CAD. We need that push up above here, so we can get one more 5-minute candle closing above this target here. Still waiting for GJ here to be tapped in. One clean push from USD CAD can give us that TP now. Okay, here comes GJ, guys. Okay. So 182, 240. 182, 440 is our stop loss. 182, 240 is our entry for our sell stops for GJ. And 182, 040 is our TP1 here. All right, we're about to be tapped in for GJ, guys. And USD CAD is retracing here, but let's see if we can get another push up from USD CAD. But GJ is pushing right to our entry. And okay, so GJ is in. We're in on GJ. So just tapped us in right now. Ooh. USD CAD still in profit, pulling back here, but we could see the continuation upwards, and GJ could continue down here with the potential reversal to give us TP1 here. Need a nice strong push, new 5-minute candle. No wick though, so it could continue up before it comes back down. Let's see, and here's USD CAD. And we could see it come all the way up to the 5-minute EMA as well. So nice push from USD CAD. And just need a strong push from GJ now to the downside. We have a good Friday, a good week, and a good close to the month. Let's see here. Okay, USD is coming back to nearly our entry, and GJ is coming back up, tapping the 50-minute EMA again, looking for a reversal on GJ here, and looking for USD CAD to retrace here, not retrace, but to continue the reversal here to the upside as well. So both entries are active. So currently GJ is, rejecting the 50-minute EMA, and hopefully we're looking for the reversal here, as we did get tapped in on GJ for the push down here. And likewise, we're looking for a continuation upwards for USD CAD. But a push down, a reversal here from GJ to complete the smaller range we're looking at. Okay, we got about 8 minutes left for a 30-minute and 50-minute candle closing. Could we get a reversal here from GJ? Or is the upward momentum too strong right now? Right, so that's what we have to identify right now. Can we get a pushback down and a rejection of the EMA for reversal? So let's see here. But this trade is tapped in, and we're looking at for the reversal here, so we can continue downwards to close off the 30-minute and 50-minute candle, and continue downwards up to the close of the hour. Okay, and so now we're looking at kind of a reversal against our direction for both pairs. But is it just temporary here? Let's see. Got another 5-minute candle coming up. New 5-minute candle opening. The GJ has a strong bullish momentum right now. Let's see. Is it only for the current 5-minute candle and then a potential flip? We'll see. Now USD CAD is nearly back right at our entry, but both pairs are in active entries right now. So both pairs got tapped in. GJ on the sell stops at 182.240, and USD CAD at 134.460. All right, so USD CAD is right at break even. GJ is in drawdown. Let's see how many pips here. About 7.8 pips, in drawdown. We have a 5-minute candle closing. Will it close above that EMA? Or below? Let's see here. The USD CAD is coming back in drawdown now. So new 5-minute candle. So the 5-minute candle closed above the EMA, but is the 50-minute going to push down here, or is it going to continue up here? Let's see. Let's see here. Okay, USD CAD now is a little bit in drawdown here. It is kind of consolidating in this zone now, right? So could have been expected here that it would range here. Now we're anticipating a flip to close off the 50-minute and 30-minute candle here. So let's see. Likewise with GJ, we're looking for that flip now. to close a 50-minute bearish here and continue the move down to close off the hour as well. All right, so the 30-minute can still close bearish here and continue to push, all the way back down. Let's see. One strong bearish candle here can change the whole momentum here. Four minutes to go. Here it comes, USD CAD back up as well. You guys can look on the 50-minute here as well. Okay. Okay, so GJ is still not giving up on that, upwards momentum. But one big bearish candle here can do the trick. Again, if GJ can come down here, I am looking to, continue to hold out. Also, the 1 hour EMA, look at where the 1 hour EMA is now. It's very close to the range now, so that tells you that the range is pretty intact and pretty accurate, as they're both lining up together, the range, the bottom end of the range, and the EMA. Right, so I am looking to continue, to hold the runners all the way down to the 1 hour EMA and below, potentially, if GJ does come down. As you can see, it is reversing here, and USD CAD is reversing here. So both entries now are in profit. Nice move by GJ. Look at that, guys. Nice. This is what we're trying to catch. And this is the reason why, the range ideology or the range strategy is so powerful here, because the ranges are respected. You just have to understand which range is actually the one which, in which the price is respecting, right? That's the key here. All right, nice bearish push. Look at that. Nice. Right, so it can come right back down before the 30-minute candle closure, and that's what I was expecting. According to the analysis, that it can reject it and continue down. So looking to hold runners with the TP1 here. And hold on, let me just copy that. TP2 would be slightly over here. And let me draw the raise here. Look how GJ is moving, just so clean and perfect, bearish momentum here. I'm gonna remove this, guys. I'm not gonna look at the buy stops now, because we're really pushing time here now. So I think this will be good enough. And USD CAD, now we need it to push up as well, so we can get that moving. But it'll close in a nice bearish momentum here with the 30-minute candle opening up, and could look to close out here. How far is it right now? 25 pips away, and 14 pips from that zone here. Let's see. Come on, one more push here. All right, here's the new 50-minute candle. Nice. Look at that push, guys. Look at that. Nice. Let's come right down. So one more push. Yeah, we can definitely see this coming right back down here. And USD CAD is coming up now, so we can get a nice bearish, or bullish push here for USD CAD as well to close off the hour as well now. So nice. Everything's working in line here. Approaching TP1. Now I would like to adjust my stops here, but I just need a kind of a more confirmation here. If it can close below here, approaching this previous wick here on the left side, at that point I can, adjust my stops. Don't want it to come back here and, wick us off, or, create a wick here to tap us, or, close us at our break even, right? It's not worth it. But beautiful setup here, guys. Clean bearish push here, and look at that. The rest of the candle here, now the next 15-minute, 30-minute candle can continue to move down all the way down to TP2 and beyond. And then we'll look, well, I mean, I wouldn't be looking for the reversal just because I'll probably end off the stream, but you can definitely anticipate the reversal once it taps the 1-hour EMA and potentially the 2-hour EMA as well below that. So you can see this is why, this is the reason why they want to adjust the stops, is because it may come back and tap us, at break even, and then we continue to move down, but we're already, out of that trade because of, stops at break even. So you have to be careful when you adjust your stops at break even. Not every time it'll work out in your favor, right? So you have to understand how the movement's occurring, what EMAs, what confluences are on either end, closing of, opening of, larger candles. Taking all those things in consideration, will make you understand better when to adjust these stops. Because doing everything too fast, you're going to end up with a lot of break evens, and it's not going to be worth it if you want to be a profitable trader, right? I mean, that's the whole purpose why you would be considering trading as a, skill that you can learn to be successful. All right, so USD CAD is coming back down. So right around, our entry zone here. So that's why I gave a little bit of a breathing room here, about 11 pips, decent amount of breathing room for USD CAD. But we could get a clean bullish candle, can come and tap, the 5-minute EMA here, and that would do the trick for USD CAD for the current setup here. And looking to, get a bearish candle here, or bearish engulfing candle here to close off the TP1 target, and then aiming for the TP2 target here. That gave us a nice, bearish push here. The previous 50-minute candle, nice almost 18-19 pip bearish push reversal. And you can see now this is why, because there's EMA taps above here, the 30-minute EMA as well. Actually, that's down there with the 15 and 5. Because of that, and a potential consolidation zone here, that's why I didn't want to adjust my stops, right? Because we could be nearly stopped out here in a potential, TP2 target, right? 2 TP target. Let's see. All right, so USD CAD is back in, slight profit. We're on a new 5-minute candle here. So you can see now GJ literally came right back to break even now, right? Could have stopped us out due to spread here. And, that's the reason why I consider not adjusting at that time, right? Because I'm still confident in the, the full bearish push here. But again, there could have been some retracement before it came right back down. You can see now, completely would have stopped us out. And Let's see here, right? So now USD CAD, okay, coming down. No wick on the current candle, could reverse here. And GJ likewise could continue down here. But had to come up here to, you know, stop us out at break even if I had adjusted here. But the exact reason why I didn't want to adjust it because of a potential candle like this. Now this can also come up all the way up here as well. But because of the bearish momentum here, I feel like GJ is going to drop here to close off the hour. Yeah, so I did feel that GJ could come back to our break-even point to not adjust the stops at break-even. But I did not feel that GJ would come right back up to the 182.300 zone, because at that point I probably would consider, you know, putting stops at break-even or closing in profit, right? But again, I don't feel that. I still feel that GJ is going to continue bearish here to close off the hour. And, you know, we getting to our TP1 and potentially our TP2 target before the close of the hour. So we still have about 23 minutes to go. It's also the close of a 4-hour candle. So we could see that push down as well. Let's see. And USD CAD anticipating the push up here. But let's see. It is a Friday. You know, I was hoping to close off on a good note here, but let's see. Let's see. I mean, GJ did come down all the way down to, you know, 12.5 pips here. So one more bearish push here, and I believe we can get our target, but we need that bearish, you know, momentum to kick in here. Just like our previous, you know, 50-minute candle here, but it's coming right back up. Let's see. All right, so just crossing 2.5 hours of stream. Now looking to, you know, maybe end off the stream in about, you know, 3 hours time. And again, that's taking in consideration that, you know, we're looking to close off these setups, you know, hitting our TPs by the close of the 4-hour candle, right? So which will give it another half hour or so. So let's see. So again, that's why we're tapping the 5-minute. Okay, yeah, 5-minute and 50-minute EMA. It's consolidating in this zone as well. Now let's see how the 15-minute candle closes. We again could see a bearish push here to continue the move down. Now let's look at USD CAD. So USD CAD now is pushing down. No wick on the current candle, however, right? No wick on the current candle. So we could see that flip as well, reverse to the upside. And GJ, maybe it's trying to tap the 15 and 5-minute EMA before the reversal as well, right? So we're about 1 minute away from, less than a minute away from a new 5-minute candle. Actually, it's right here. So let's see. Okay. So they tap it. They tap the 5-minute and 50-minute EMA. Now, are we pending the reversal here, or is the bullish momentum too strong, right? is right there. Yeah, looking for, you know, the bearish push to bring it all the way back down. Well, let's see here. Okay, USD CAD is just slightly below our entry. GJ is just going crazy around the EMA tabs here, right? So the 15 and 5-minute EMA, but again, one more strong bearish candle here, and GJ can expose itself all the way down to TP1 target here. Right, so let's see how the 15-minute candle closes. We're still about 4 minutes, you know, away from that. And USD CAD here, you know, definitely has slowed down here after the, you know, huge bearish push. So looking for a reversal here into, of course, the range that we've drawn out here, as it has respected, you know, twice on both ends. And GJ looking to, you know, respect this range as well, with some strong confluences at the bottom here. So 3 minutes left for another 50-minute candle closure. You know, the previous, you know, bearish candle here that closed on the 50-minute candle, the last 2-3 minutes of that candle, you know, we've seen a huge bearish run. So are we going to be looking at the same thing with the current 50-minute candle, or is it going to continue up? Right, if it breaks above the 50-minute candle here, or 50-minute EMA here, then it could be a continuation upwards as well, right? But if the EMA holds up here in the last, you know, less than 2 minutes before the 50-minute candle closes, then we could get a bearish push down. All right, so let's see how that closes. And USD CAD is at the bottom end of the range here. So it's been ranging in this consolidation zone. All right, so it's GJ is right at that EMA tap, right, for both 15 and 5 minutes. Okay, now it's pushing up. So it's right around, so look, we're just 1 minute, less than a minute away from the 50-minute candle closing, and it's just battling around the EMAs right now. Will it close above or below? Let's see. Seconds away. Okay. So it seems price will close above the EMA, but it's just right above it. Actually, came right back down again. So may close below the EMA. Actually, it is now. Yep. Okay, close below the EMA. Okay. So are we going to get a straight push down here for the last 50 minutes to close off the 4-hour candle, or are we going to get a slight push before we get the full bearish push down? So let's see. Trade is very much alive. And USD CAD now second non-wick candle out of 3 last 5-minute candles. And the current 50-minute candle has no wick, right? So definitely can reverse here to the upside here. Again, may make a bearish run, a slight bearish run on USD CAD before it makes, you know, its way up. And likewise with GJ, did slightly come back up and could close bearish here to close off the hour and 4-hour candle here. So two strong closes here. Let's see here. So we're slightly in drawdown for GJ and we're slightly in drawdown for USD CAD. And there is some, medium impact Euro news coming at 5 a.m. Let's see how that transpires. Again, still looking to, get this setup complete before the 4-hour candle closure in 14 minutes and the hour closure. Seems reasonable that it can push straight down here to close off the hour, but again, still some bullish momentum on GJ, right? But one strong bearish candle here can do the trick, as we have seen around 20 minutes ago with GJ. And here comes USD CAD. All right, here we are. Guys are looking for that bearish run here. Okay, so USD CAD continues to pull down here. But again, one bullish push here with the USD CAD as well, and that could also do the trick here, right? Again, could close nicely all the way down, right? And again, that'd be a nice finish to the end of the day, end of the week, or end of the session, and end of the month. Let's see here. Alrighty. Okay, so USD CAD is in profit. GJ is right at entry. And you know what? USD CAD as well. So both pairs are right around the entry level. Actually now in profit now. Both pairs are in profit now and making, that push before the close of the 4-hour candle, 1-hour candle. Pretty much every candle now. So big closure coming up, and we're looking for a big finish here to close off the hour and the 4-hour candle here. Let's see. Looking for a strong finish here. And also they both fell right back into drawdown. New 5-minute candle. Okay, making another run for it, both pairs. This is a 30-minute on GJ. Let's look at the 1 hour. Yeah, we could get, this candle push down and continue a bearish engulfing candle down to TP1. And this can all happen in the next 10 minutes as well, right? So we could have a good close to the hour, right? So this rises right down, right? So this whole candle right now, this bullish engulfing candle can turn reverse here and turn bearish down to TP1, all within the next 10 minutes. So if it doesn't keep its bearish bullish momentum, this could certainly reverse all the way down, right? Let's see here. And here comes USD CAD, right? So it can complete the full ride back up to close off the hour. And likewise, GJ can continue the full push down here. All right, so we're right back into profit now for I don't know how many times now, but this setup is very much alive and looking to complete this within the next 9 minutes, right? We're looking for a bearish run on GJ and a bullish run on USD CAD here, both, within the next 8 minutes, and very much alive in these setups, I should say. Nice. Okay, nice. GJ just needs another strong push. And this will be a nice run, run down. And now USD CAD is pulling, pushing up into profit. So both pairs are in profit, just need a strong push. I mean, GJ is right around entry, barely in profit, but the setup looks very valid here, right? And one strong bearish run here from GJ will get us to TP, right? And I'm anticipating that this move will complete within the next 7 minutes, before the hour and 4 hour candle closure, right? And same likewise with USD CAD. So both pairs I'm anticipating that will close before the next 7 minutes. GJ at least to TP1, but a ride down to TP2 is very possible as well. Or the new hour candle opens up and, gets us to TP2, but need a strong bearish push here, right? So even the hour candle now, as I mentioned, this could complete, fully close out the bullish engulfing and continue down and continue the bearish engulfing part of the candle down all the way to TP1. We got 7 minutes left to close off the hour. And USD CAD is making a run for it. And it's, to a nice setup here with the TP1 target here. However, I am going to close out at TP1 this the current target, which is TP1 for USD CAD. For GJ, I'll hold on to at least to TP2 and we'll see beyond. Still got 6 minutes left. Again, this whole bullish engulfing will turn into a bearish engulfing candle here and tap into our TP1. Likewise, USD CAD, if we get a little bit more pickup of volume, can go right all the way up there. But GJ certainly can, close bearish here. Now our last 5-minute candle here. Last 5-minute candle. This is the one that we're trying to, get that push down, all the way down. Right there with USD CAD as well. All right, GJ waiting for that bearish push. And could close out bearish now. We still have, 5 minutes. Still a lot of time. Things can really change up in, a minute or 2 minute time. If it definitely is on a, huge run, whether it's bearish or bullish. Here's the 5-minute candle again, pushing right back up to entry into drawdown. Okay, let's remove this as well. Okay, so GJ has flipped on us. Oh wow, it's just continuing bullish here now. USD CAD is in. Okay, now GJ just pushing up. Wow. Talk about some volume before the closure here. Oh wow, completely flipped the script here. Again, USD CAD is still in profit. GJ has gone, just very bullish in the last few minutes before the 4-hour candle closure. So huge candle closure coming up, and it continues bullish. Now USD CAD is still surviving here. Very strong bullish run from GJ here. Oh wow. It's going right for it. It's going to be a rejection, or it's going to continue bullish. USD CAD is, continuing bullish as well. Okay. Will it be a full rejection here, or is continuing up here? GJ, let's see. And USD CAD getting that bullish run here. Got 2 minutes left. Wow, GJ is just running fully bullish. Wow. Yeah, this is it's just gone crazy here to close off the the 4-hour candle here. Wow. Still alive though. Still alive. Wow. And USD CAD is running profit, so that's that's the only good thing right now. GJ just has just gone crazy over here at the last several minutes here. Wow, what a close here for GJ. I mean, this is just some absurd volume here at the end here. All right, so the 4 hours closing now. I mean, we don't have much room for, a breathing room here for GJ to even, but here comes the opening. So no wick on the current candle. Will it come all the way back down? We don't know. But the setup is still alive somehow. With just this opening was just, can't really explain that that push here at the end here from GJ. And USD CAD again isn't running in profit right now, so that's a good setup. GJ barely surviving this. Okay, still in the setup, guys. GJ is still alive right now. Let's see. Will it push down or will it come back up? Wow. And that's why I gave it a little breathing room, because just in case, you know, GJ does spike up, but 20 pip stop loss I think was pretty fair considering the range that we were trading here. But just that, you know, absurd volume at the end of the 4 hours here. Wow. Just, I mean, insane here. It was what, 24 pips in a matter of like 2 minutes out of nowhere. So we're still surviving GJ here, barely. I mean, I don't know. Will it just come right back down, or is it gonna go right up? Let's see, still pushing, you know, bullish here, but with the 4 hour candle opening, I mean, we don't know. Could it give us a big push down here? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, crazy push. A lot of ground to cover for GJ, but you know what? We may see that. We may see GJ come right back down. So that absurd volume could have been just a liquidity grab, right? Big banks do this, liquidity grab, and, you know, following the big hour candle, the 4 hour candle, it comes right back down. And so we may get a 2 TP setup here. I mean, wouldn't that be amazing? A 2 TP setup from a near stop out here, right? With some just, yeah, volume out of nowhere. I mean, yeah, this, guys, this would be something out of fantasy land here. If we are nearly stopped out and then this trade comes all the way down to hit 2 TPs. Still unlikely here because just the way, you know, it pushed into the close. Yeah, exactly. Perfectly said. Still alive. Now USD CAD is going to give us profit, so I may hold 50% here and anticipate a push, a continuation on USD CAD here, unless it flips on us as well. Let's see. So GJ is still alive, but again, it's pulling towards, you know, the upside here. Could we get a push down here? Let's see. Right, yes. So yes, it could continue back up from the EMA, but again, remember, if it does come down to the EMA, but then there's a 30-minute EMA down here as well, right? And there's also a 4-hour EMA as well down here. So, I mean, if it pushes past those, it could come back, you know, come right back down. But if this doesn't even come back down from this level here, then, you know, there's no setup here, right? Now USD CAD is flipping here and coming back up. Let's see. Again, potential liquidity grab here for all the sellers here, and now potentially a liquidity grab for all the buyers here on GJ, right? So we could see it come right back down. Let's see. Okay, new 5-minute candle. So USD CAD is, you know, pushing down with no wick though. GJ on the other hand, open bearish. So it's very close to the 5-minute EMA now. And we may just see the unthinkable here. It's pushing. could we see the full push down on the 4 hour? So you can see the 4 hour candle right here. And the EMA down in profit land here. So let's see. Let's see GJ here. Okay, so nearly tapped the 50-minute EMA and the 5-minute EMA here. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm looking at as well. Very, very close to hitting stop loss, and then the reversal on a major, candle opening. The 4 hour candle opening could literally have moved up, even a few pips up and stopped us out. But, let's see. Very interesting here. Again, non-conventional move, but could it still push down to the intended direction that we had, that GJ was a part of in terms of the range? Now USD CAD did a huge, push down here with no wick, and now could flip to the upside. But I'm just kind of looking at different time frames to see is there any conviction that GJ can continue to dropping here, or is it just consolidating here? Because again, I am actively trade managing, so if I don't feel that this is a viable setup and it's going to reverse here, I may close, in loss here. That's also a part of responsible trade management as well. So again, it hasn't tapped the EMAs here, so I'm looking for it to tap, and if it can cross those EMAs, then it can definitely do a bearish run to the next set of EMAs. But here comes the push up. Will it be the full push up here? Oh wow, USD CAD is pushing down as well, strong. All right, this may be GJ's last lifeline in this setup here, at least for the sell stops. But the reversal can happen more, faster than we can anticipate here. So let's see. Strong push by USD CAD with no wick. And GJ is coming back up now. So let's see. We do have a closure of a 5-minute candle in 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. Oh, yeah. There you go. So the bounce from the EMA, right? Let's see. The only thing is, has it completed, that bounce, or will it come back and push further? Right? On the 5-minute, there's no tap, but on the 50-minute, it appears that there is a tap here. Here it comes, USD CAD, continuing down here, but there is a 5-minute close and 5-minute candle opening up in less than a minute. Oh wow, big push here. Let's see. It's a very interesting ride here with the GJ. New 5-minute candle opening up. Oh wow, look at USD CAD just pouring down. Here comes a new 5-minute candle on GJ. Will it push down? Or will it continue up here? Let's see. So again, not much room, above here, but it's still coming up here. All right, here it comes up. This might be the last, couple pips here. And USD CAD is also pushing down. Wow. So the 4 hours, continuing bullish here. Let's see. Is it survivable or not? We're going to find out now. Let's see. I mean, there's 4 minutes left to the 50-minute candle closure, but if it continues up, I mean, I doubt it can still survive. But if it pushes down here and the 50-minute closes below the EMA here, then, I mean, it can continue down, right? But let's see. It's a close call here. Need a good bearish push here to close off the 50-minute candle and for the reversal to occur. Let's look at the 50-minute here. So you can see now, if it's all awake and it pushes up, then this trade setup is gone, right? Three minutes left to the 50-minute candle. Oh, wow. Strong bearish push from USD CAD here. Wow. All right. And GJ is also pushing down. Kind of stuck in this consolidation zone, but I mean, not for too long. It's definitely going to break out one way or the other. But will we have a 50-minute candle before it pushes either way, or is it going to, do the move in the next 2.5, 3 minutes, right? So we're going to have to see. But USD CAD is making a strong push down. Look at that. Now there's less than 2 minutes left for the 50-minute candle closure. So again, if GJ can come right back down and again tap and close below the EMA, then there's certainty that it can, push past that for the next 50-minute candle to come down. But GJ is not moving like that right now. It's kind of consolidating above that area for, potentially a continuation up right there. Okay. Yep. Here's that move. Yep, this is the last few pips left now for GJ. Let's see. Oh boy. All right, here it comes. And I don't think we'll survive a 50-minute candle unless this completely reverses here. Right, this is the last few pips here on GJ. And we're just 1 minute shy of the 50-minute candle closure. All right, so is there going to be another 50-minute candle opening or not? GJ is reacting again all the way to the top here, and we're going to have to see here. This is some seconds left now to close off the 50-minute candle. Okay, here it opens. And I mean, I'm just surprised how it's still surviving, but I don't think for long. Unless the 50-minute, candle completely reverses here, but there's a very low chance, I mean, for that to happen. But the way, the volume picked up on GJ, a couple of minutes prior to the 4-hour candle closure, I mean, was that just a liquidity grab and continuation, to the downside? Could that occur? We'll have to find out here. Now USD CAD continues to move down here, so we're gonna have to see now. Still the setup is alive somehow. So on this time frame, you can see even on the 1 hour, but it could push down here. So the full 1 hour can, come back in here, down here. But this is a stretch right now at this point, just because how GJ has been moving. It would be something for the storyline here if this does come down, and potentially if it does come down all the way into profit and all the way down to the previous 1 hour wick here. I mean, this could tap not only TP1 but TP2 as well. But there's very little room for air and breathing room in terms of it coming up above the previous 1 hour wick on the upside. Okay, here comes USD CAD. So USD CAD is just continuing to move down here. But again, if USD CAD can reverse as well, right on the 1 hour, GJ can certainly reverse as well. This is the 4 hour here. And so we got the 15-minute EMA there, right? It got tapped in the previous candle, and that's where the bounce is. That's exactly my question as well. How are we still alive in this setup? Man, GJ just keeping us on our toes right here. It wants, a suspicious, a good ending to the month here. A very interesting ending to the month here. Not a good ending. I mean, it can still stop us out here, but let's see. Wow. And again, USD CAD is still alive as well. I mean, it was in profit, but just, dragged down after the 4 hour candle opening. This is the 4 hour here. Okay, I think. All right, now it's about to just close up here. Definitely an interesting ride, but can't get them all. And yeah, right there. Okay, guys, this is this setup is done as well. So that's 2 stop outs on GJ consecutively, right? Two stop outs here on GJ. Unfortunately, we couldn't survive this. I mean, this pickup of volume was just absurd on GJ in the last couple minutes. Almost 24, 25 pips here. Right, so now it could continue its way up here. I mean, if it does push down from here, wow, I mean, it's a few pips shy here. So we'll track that, I guess, when we come back next week. But USD CAD actually is still alive here. So let's see. So I can't leave the stream without, a final decision on USD CAD here. So let's see, still alive here. But yes, GJ just, wow, just an absurd movement there. And USD CAD seems to continue the push down here. So you can see that there's previous wicks here as well. And that was also on a Friday last week. So could we get some retracement here? Is it going to continue down? There is no wick on the current candle. And also this candle as well. Okay, now GJ pushed up here, so GJ is looking to kind of fill this here and maybe create a wick here to the upside and then maybe come back down, reverse. But we're still in this setup here for USD CAD. So looking for the 1 hour to ride back into that range, right? So we can adjust the range here. So looking for looking for price to come right back into the range here. And kind of fill this whole section all the way up right here to the left, and then continue on, on the move up here to the upside. We're still alive in this setup. GJ, unfortunately, not anymore. So this setup is still ongoing right now. It did tap us in, did go into profit, but just a huge bearish run. Now looking to, get this momentum here. Kind of the hour closing right back in here. And not only closing back in, but pushing above the previous high here into at least our TP1 target. Now the current candle has no wick, so we can definitely see that up, and even that previous high there, right? So the current candle no wick, and even that previous high can be filled here onto the 5-minute EMA and beyond here. Right, and we can even see that all transpire within this hour here, right? So this, let me just hide everything here. You can see, come right back into that level here. Right here, so this current candle can come right back to level and then continue bullish here. So GJ just continuing up, and again GJ can come up here to the top end of this range here, and then if we want to adjust the range here, right, get ready for New York session. Let's remove all these. Let me just look at USD CAD here. Oh wow, okay, USD CAD is pushing down. It's a very strong bearish run from USD CAD here. Right, still no wick on the current candle and no wick on the candle that was in profit, but it's not stopping. Bearish momentum here. New 5-minute candle. So tough Friday today to close out the week and the month. Okay, another bearish push here from USD CAD. Could we see a reversal here, or is it going to continue down? Well, it's still pushing, still pushing. Okay, so it's coming towards this previous wick here as well. Oh wow. So tough day today. Yeah, that's pretty much a dead trade here. Yep. Wow. This is done as well. So yeah, no over trading, guys. The setups did not, happen as we planned it. But again, this is a part of the trading. You can't always win, but that's the close of the week, close of the month. Maybe some irregular volume again because of there's a close. It's the close of the month. During London session, so that candle that was going clean completely change the course of the plan just out of nowhere, right? But we can't really do nothing about that. That's the unfortunate part about trading. Sometimes there will be moves, irregular movements, irregular price movement during a certain session, a certain time. With there's no high impact news, nothing going on, but just mere liquidity grabs from the big banks, something going on, and as long as we had our stops in place, we had our trade secured in terms of risk and so forth. So as long as we have those components in our trading, long term will be good, right? So to close off the month now, I think we're around 70%. I have to add the mix now, and then I'll make a section here for the month record as well. So I'll make room for that as well on the the window here, so we can have October record and the overall stream record as well, right? So we'll keep that in mind. I guess USD CAD just continues that that bullish, or sorry, bearish run, and it did reach there previously on last Friday as well, all the way down, and GD is probably moving all the way back up, right? So we had a near tap on the 1 hour EMA, and now it seems like it may have been a tap, but waited for a little stronger push, and then that would have been a nice push up here. But nonetheless, it's all fine, right? Sometimes that does happen. You could see now that I guess the pairs were still in a range, but you could see here still in a range, but a huge fake out here to the downside, right? 34, 35 pips. We were anticipating a little stronger move down to catch the full ride up, but sometimes it doesn't work in our favor, and that's completely fine, right? So I think this might be the first trading day that we did not get a win, whether it's TP1, TP2. Even if we had a loss or break even day, it's the first day that we did not have a win during the session, right? So that's okay. We'll come back stronger next week, next month, and good luck to everybody. Safe trading as always, and I will see you guys next week. Take care.